Greetings and salutations, sports fans. NFL Week 13 is almost upon us, which means one thing: Steelers, Browns, round two, Ravens, 49ers. What does this have to do with Colin Kaepernick? I'm going to tell you why. But first, I need to talk about the inept Cowboys and why their season is practically over as of that Thanksgiving Day, which I predicted they would lose. As you've entered the Sports Opinion Log here on LexAnderson World, I'm Lex Anderson. So if you're down with all things NFL, AFC, NFC, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Now, shovel past 6 points onto this video. Let's just get right to the fucking point. Final score 26-15, Buffalo Bills over the Dallas Cowboys. Mind you, these are the Buffalo Bills who got their first win on Thanksgiving Day in over 25 years. These are the Buffalo Bills that had a wide receiver throw a touchdown pass for the first time in franchise history. These are the Buffalo Bills that have Josh Allen putting up Jim Kelly-like numbers. And the sports historian I know, because I remember vividly, Jim Kelly, they used to call him Machine Gun Kelly because he would just air the ball out on the field. But Josh Allen, 2 touchdowns in 8 consecutive games, has matched Jim Kelly. And that is truly an honorable feat. That's an honorable mention, as Jim Kelly is the first and only man to take his team, the Buffalo Bills, to 4 straight Super Bowls and walk away empty-handed each and every time. And you know who's also walking away empty-handed? Jerry Jones and his lackluster, his inept, his incompetent Dallas Cowboys. Never have I seen something so atrocious on Thanksgiving Day, which, by the way, is, I believe, their 6th consecutive loss on Thanksgiving Day. They need to be stripped of Thanksgiving Day. Don't even give it to the Dallas Cowboys anymore. But the season is pretty much over for the Cowboys because this loss is as discouraging as it can get, folks. Dak Prescott, interception, 2 fumbles. Zeke Elliott, once again, not coming through for his team, 71 yards rushing. And it's the worst Cowboys home loss with both those clowns playing together. Now, don't get me wrong. I had said and I had vouched why Dak Prescott should be a $35 million man, but I did not expect for him to play himself out of big-time money. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Jerry Jones decided to move on from Dak Prescott. That's how bad his performance has been this season. You haven't beaten any contending teams, and you're supposed to entrust someone like him to take you to the next level? There is no next level for the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys' final 4 weeks at Chicago, at home versus the Rams, at Philly playing the Eagles, shout out Bryce if you're watching, at home versus the Redskins. And you can't even count on them to win out. It's a damn shame. Jerry deserves better, but he's not going to get better because his team is inept. And again, he should have never given Zeke Elliott all that goddamn money. NFL Week 13 predictions. Starting with the 1 o'clockers, the 6-5 Titans taking on the 6-5 Colts. We're going to go with the Colts on this one. They lead the series 34-15 and have won the last 3. The 4-7 Jets at the Bengals, still looking for their first win, 0-11. If the Jets could stomp out the Raiders, there is no way they should be losing to the Bengals. So Macaroni 7. We're going to go with the Jets. They lead the series 15 games to 9. Even though the Bengals have won the last 2. Foreshadowing anyone? I hope not. Redskins 2-9 at the Panthers 5-6. We're going to go with the Panthers. Even though the Redskins lead the series 8 games to 6, it's the Panthers who have won 5 out of 6. And hopefully, since this is a road game, maybe Dwayne Haskins won't be taking any post-game selfies. Or not even post-game, in-game selfies. Nah, lighten up. Let the young man live. 10-1 49ers at the 9-2 Ravens. We're going to go with the Ravens on this one. They lead the series 3 games to 2 and have won 3 out of the last 4. Now you might be saying, Lex Anderson, what does this have to do with Colin Kaepernick? Well, never forget, Super Bowl 47, the 49ers lost 34-31 to the Ravens, who captured their second franchise Super Bowl February 3rd, 2013. And Colin Kaepernick was the first and currently only 49ers quarterback to go to and lose a Super Bowl. Ooh, foreshadowing. The 4-7 Buccaneers at the 4-7 Jaguars. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars on this one. They lead the series 4 games to 2 and have won 4 out of 5. Even though Jameis Winston is always good for lighting it up, but come on, Nick Foles has got to do better. He's definitely got to get the win because they got steamrolled by the Titans. Of course, Derrick Henry owns them. No. All right, here we go. Browns 6-5 at Pittsburgh, 6-5. We're gonna go with the Steelers. Steelers lead the series 73-59 with one tie. Steelers have won 7 out of the last 9, and Delvin Hodges has stepped up admirably in place of Mason Rudolph, which is good. And the Browns, they just don't have focus. All Odell Beckham cares about is making a figurine of himself on his SUV Bentley truck. Like, yeah, sure, enjoy that Super Bowl. Not what am I thinking Super Bowl, right? Because they'll never get to the Super Bowl. Hopefully, they'll do the right thing and let Odell Beckham go after this lackluster season, for real. Speaking of lackluster, the 8-3 Packers at the 2-9 Giants. We're gonna go with the Packers. I'm sorry, I don't fucking hear you, Giant fans. Yeah, the fuck y'all know. The prophet had decreed Daniel Jones bust, inept, into machine, fumble machine. He just gives it up. Pause on that. But you know what I'm saying. He puts the ball on the ground all the time, which means that the Packers will get the win. They lead the series 28-23, losses with 2 ties. The Giants have won 2 out of 3, but this is Daniel Jones we're talking about. Upset game of the week. The 5-6 Eagles at the Dolphins 2-9. I'm going to go with the Dolphins, who lead the series 8 games to 6, even though the Eagles have taken out 3 or 4, but the Eagles have also been taken out by injuries. I look forward to seeing Fitzpatrick work his Fitz magic. The 4 o'clock games, 4:05, the 6-5 Rams at the Cardinals, 3-7-1. Ugh, can the Rams do anything on offense? They lead the series 40 games to 38 with 2 ties and have won the last 4. Let's make it one more. Let's make it 5. 425. Oh, I hate these disappointing below 500 teams. These are always hard to gauge. The 4-7 Chargers at the 3-8 Broncos. Let's make it another upset. Let's go with the Broncos to win this one. They lead the series 66 wins, 52 losses with 1 tie, and they've won 2 out of the last 3. And Phillip Rivers, he definitely needs to go. The 6-5 Raiders at the 7-4 Chiefs. We're going to go with Kansas City on this one, who lead the series 64 wins to 52 losses with 2 ties, and the Chiefs have won the last 4, make it the last 5. Sunday Night Football, the 10-1 Patriots at the 7-4 Texans. Patriots. They lead the series 8-1, and they have won the last 6. And of course, Monday Night Football, Minnesota Vikings on the road. Shout out Galt's Conditioning, Seahawk fan since day one, 9-2. We're going to go with the Seahawks, who lead the series 10 games to 5 and have won the last 4. And that's all I've got. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to need you to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. I thank you very much for tuning into this video. Special shout out NFL, IGTV family, We the Woods, Only One Cage, M6 Drop. You know what it is. LexAnderson, signing out.